Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be about the Digital 6 new items in NHL 19. Now what these items are these are 6 brand new jerseys for the original 6 teams in the NHL, and each team has their own. Now obviously, I picked the Bruins because that's my favorite team. Oh, would you look at that? So the Game Changers had a challenge where we were asked to build a team with picking one of the 6 jerseys. Obviously, I went with the Bruins. I just realized I have my Bo Horvat t-shirt in the background, who's a member of a rival team. But these teams had to include a few different things. Some current players, some retired players, and then some prospects, some players that you think are going to be the future of the team. Now, I took a little different twist on it. Now, if you think about it in hockey, what's the one thing that everybody wants to achieve? The level of perfection, the most amazing thing that one could hope to be in the NHL. For me, it's Patrice Bergeron, but for everybody else, it's the Stanley Cup. So I chose for my team people who were on the Bruins and won a Stanley Cup. Whether or not they won it with the team, that's fine, but that they were once with the Bruins, but they are Stanley Cup champions. So this is my team, and we're going to go through player by player. I'm going to give a quick reason why they're on my team. Remember, these are people who have won the Stanley Cup that were on the Bruins one time or another. All right, so now I'm going to go through the different lines that I have. Each line has a theme. Now, obviously, the first line are the folks that won in 2011. The best Stanley Cup year, I would say. So here in the middle, you have Patrice Bergeron, who we all know is perfect. And he's my favorite player. He deserves it. He's, I think, one of the best two-way forwards. I know he lost the Selke last year, but I think he deserved it. Then you have Brad Marchand, who is every other team's favorite player, so I wanted to make sure to include him. But he is a great player on the Bruins. I know people have their different opinions on him, but this dude can play hockey. And then you have David Krejci, who is a very good second center for the Bruins. Next, you have the line that got away. These are all players that I wish was still on the team. Here you have Blake Wheeler. He was actually on the Stanley Cup winning 2011 Bruins team, and my God, has he evolved since then. Then you have Tyler Seguin, who is one of the Chiarelli's worst trades, but he is a stud down in Dallas. And then you have Phil Kessel, who's really took off in Pittsburgh. He actually won with the Penguins. Next, you have the line of folks that we miss. Nathan Horton and Lucic both won with the Bruins in 2011 as well. Horton was awesome. I know he got injured late in the Canucks series, but he really made a difference in that series. Lucic was also on that team, and they don't make players like him anymore. He's one of my all-time favorite Bruins. Then you have Johnny Busick, who's one of my favorite players in NHL series. I've had him every year, and he won the Stanley Cup in 1970 and 1972 for the Bruins. This last line is the future and Brett Connolly. I had some trouble finding some other players, but Zach Sension is a very good prospect playing down in Providence. JFK, Jacob Forsbacka Carlson, is probably the best prospect that the Bruins have now down in Providence. He's going to be great. People were wondering if he would make the roster this year, but he's one of the Bruins' future. And Brett Connolly, he actually won with the Washington Capitals, but he was on the Bruins as well. Now in defense, we have Zdeno Chara and Adam McQuaid. This is the bruiser line. These two, Chara doesn't really fight anymore, but he will hit you. And McQuaid used to be our enforcer. Both of them were on the 2011 Cup run. Same with Johnny Boychuk and Matt Bartkowski. I really like Boychuk. I'm sad that he's with the Islanders now, and Bartkowski bounced around a little bit, but both of them were on that 2011 team as well. And then this is a little combo line. So Zboril is a very good defender down in Providence. He's another prospect for the Bruins. And I was struggling to find another defender that have in this game that's won with the Bruins who's still playing. Seidenberg's not in the game, but Colin Miller came in second with Vegas. So that's close enough. Andy Moog is the Dallas Star alumni in this game, who is my starting goalie. He's an 89, and even though he was on the Bruins for a period of time, he actually won his Stanley Cups in Edmonton in 83 to 84, 84 to 85, and 86 to 87. And backing him up is Tuukka Rask, who was the backup goalie during the 2011 Cup run for the Bruins as well. So that is my team built of players who have been on the Bruins and have won a Stanley Cup, whether it's with the Bruins or another team. Was there anybody who you really liked from this team that you miss? Was there anybody who wasn't on this team that's in the NHL 19 game that you think should be added? Let me know in the comments below. For all other NHL videos, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can find me streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/WabbaPlays. Enjoy your Digital 6 jerseys. I will be wearing my Bruins one on stream, and I will catch you next time. Go Bruins! Take care, everyone.